Oh, what's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here, bringing you back to another surprise trade Sunday. And today we have ourselves some Magnemites to be given away. Next week I'm not, I'm not going to do a random generator thing for this upcoming week because the new raid was Rillaboom, and I have a Garuki that I got from that I'll use for next week. So we already have next week already set up for Garukis. But this week we have some Magnemites, which we will showcase right here. We have all the Magnemites here. Not all of them have, like these ones got five IVs, and the rest of them not so much. Some of them got 4. Just some of them were lucky. But we were going to be giving those away today. We're going to just start giving away the first one. Let us get into it. So our first Magnemite being given away will give us something good, hopefully. Man, it was a quick trade. So let's see what we get for our first one. I do, as I always do, have the Bulbapedia page pulled up for Magnemite as well. Maxime? Does it say Maxime? Maxim. Giving us a Roly-Coly. Interesting. Charby. Charby, like it's other name? It's his French name? Alright, so we got that one going along. We're gonna start reading the stuff for it. Magnemite, which is Japanese for coil. Coil. An interesting Japanese name, Coil. It is a dual-type, electric steel-type Pokemon introduced in Generation 1. Prior to Generation 2, it was a pure electric type. So, at one point, it was only 2 times weak to ground. And then, once it became a steel type, it gained so many other weaknesses as well. Which is probably not a lot. I think steel is only weak to ground and fire, I believe. So gained a fire weakness, I believe. Magnemite, it evolves into Magneton starting at level 30, and it evolves into Magnezone when leveled up with a special magnetic field or when exposed to a Thunderstone. So I'm assuming the Thunderstone is for this generation, or I'm assuming maybe because there was no magnetic field in Sun and Moon, I believe. So they probably introduced the Thunderstone to evolve it in like Sun and Moon, maybe. Specifically different in past games, referred to game data, evolution data, which is in details, which we'll find out probably later on, maybe. Magnemite is the magnet Pokemon. It had talking about electric type Pokemon. Here we go. Voltorb. It is the Dex number of 81. Yeah, it's a German name. Alright, get the next one going. Alright, it is Electric Steel, as we have here. Its normal abilities are Magnet Pull and Sturdy. Analytic is its hidden ability. Actually, I've always seen Analytic, but never understood what it does. Boost the move's power when the Pokemon moves last, so a slower Pokemon? What Pokemon have this? Magnemite, Magneton, Staryu, Starmie, Porygon, Porygon 2, Magnezone, Porygon Z, Patrat, Watchog, Elgium, and Beheeyem have it. Also, the Poke Studios opponent with Analytic, it says the Tyranitar robot thing. I never actually did the PokeStars thing. I don't think I played through... Isn't it Black 2, White 2? Where they introduced the PokeStar stuff? If it was even in Black and White, I don't remember it. Actually, I don't think it is, because I don't remember that. Alright, going to Kelly. Kelly is getting our next Magnemite. Giving us a nice routes. It has no gender. It is catch rate of 190, which is 35.2%. Its A group is mineral. Its hatch time is 20 cycles. Its height is 1 foot, which is 0.3 meters. It's 13.2 pounds, 6.0 kilograms. Its base experience yield group is 89 before this generation. It is 85 in generation 4 from this one. Its leveling rate is fast. Its EV yield is special attack. Its Pokedex color is gray, and its base friendship is 70. Alright, let's get these last two. There's a lot of information because since this Pokemon has been in the game since Generation 1. Spoon! We're trading a Magnemite to Spoon. He was very much attracted to Spoon. Oh, we got a Dunsparce. A Dunsparce. And one... Is that 3 segment or is that 2 segment? I can't really tell. Actually, it's probably just 1. Because I think I have a 3... Yeah, I think that's only... two, and I think the extra one has the last on it. I think. People are gonna roast me in the comment section about that. About not noticing the difference. Okay. We're gonna trade this one away, and then we're gonna read all the actually, I want to continue to trade. Because I want things to keep going. Luna. Luna is getting a Magnemite right now. A Rockruff. Nice. A cute little pup. And an Ultra Ball at that. Alright. Next up, we will get the other Magnemite going. Actually, we'll read, like, the first section if it doesn't pop up real quick. Okay, it popped up real quick. We'll get it going. Alright, Magnemite is a seemingly robotic Pokemon that has a gray spherical metal body. With its blue and red tipped horseshoed magnets on each side and a single large eye. It has 3 Phillips head screws on its body, 2 near the bottom of its body, and 1 on top of its head. That looks similar to antenna. Where was I? The bottom screws serve no noticeable purpose. Although they may be its feet, as the Pokédex identifies, it has footprints similar to that of screwheads. Was it? Hold on. I'm gonna scroll back up, because I really didn't see it. Yeah, they do! Up here. Pokédex entry right here. And here's the the thumbnail about on it. And it only says Magnemite has this kind of footprint. Okay, where were we? Where were we on the Pokédex thing? Hold on, screw head. Alright, get back into it because we have a trade. Even though Magnemite's evolved forms are mechanical creatures, in the anime as shown, it has emotions and a way of producing. See, what I would think, like, I would think, like, its body is not a solid, but, like, more of a liquid. And it just can, like, I don't know, it seems like a liquid, because once it evolves in a Magnezone, it just fuses into, like, one being. Just like, Magnemite into Magneton. They come together. So I feel like they probably could split apart to make more. Unless that's what happens in the anime. I stopped before that just to say what I wanted to say. It has even exhibited the need to eat, although the main form of nutrients is electric currents. Sorry, I didn't get the other one traded. Electrical currents. It is commonly found in locations such as power plants or caves with an exhibit. No, not exhibit. A strong magnetic field. Despite its modern artificial appearance, which, again, they had in Legends Arceus they had electrodes that were grass electric. They could have totally had any of the Pokemon that were man-made and that were like metal and whatnot could have been Hisuian forms, but again, missed opportunity there. Despite its modern affair, Magnemite has been depicted in carvings in caves discovered in ruins of Alph. It has also been presented in AZ's retelling of the Kalos War, indicating it has existed for at least 3,000 years. I know there's the time distortion stuff, and that's probably how they came forward into the thing, into the Hisuian region. But I really wish they did. Because, like, the distortion world could have helped with, like, fossil Pokemon. Which they only did, wasn't it Cranidos in Bastion? Or Shieldon? No, it's Bastion. Bastion's the first form. But they such missed opportunities. Because even Magnezone only came out in, God, why am I drawing a blank on the name? In Diamond and Pearl is when they came out with the evolution. Sinnoh, that's what it is. I was like, why am I drawing a blank on the name? The magnet units on Magnemite's body generate electric fields that allows it to defy gravity and can potentially disrupt electrical equipment. The units... Wait, am I trading the Magnemite? Alright. Because I'm looking down at my computer to read all this. Wait for the next one to go through. I also chose this location because since it's where the electric gym leader is in this game. Plus, having the TVs change in the background is good. I think moving stuff in the background is actually good for this. The units generated a strong magnetic fields the faster they rotate. Magnemite are also known to be unnecessarily aggressive, but they may approach trainers with little notice. If a wild Magnemite is approached, it will simply flee on rare occasions, as Magnemite does not care for interaction. However, if attacked, it will retaliate with non-damaging moves. In care of its trainer, it will devote fighter. However, it has been demonstrated that it may also... Alright, get the next one. Oh, we got a Hisuian. I saw that it was shiny, and then I saw the name. What item do you have on your Master Ball? And it's... Such disappointment. I mean, I have the shiny about it, but like, it's so good to get shinies. Alright, where are we? However, it's been demonstrated it may be deterred unless a strong bond is formed with a trainer. It should run out of electricity. Magnemite will fall to the ground. Usually batteries can help recharge it in order for Magnemite to start moving again. So to have... Man, you gotta have rechargeable batteries. Not to carry regular batteries if you have a Magnemite as one of your Pokemon here. Because it'll eat through all your batteries. Batteries aren't cheap either. Magnemite can be attracted to anything emitting electricity or a magnetic field, including gadgets such as Poketech. It has even shown to be attracted to electric Pokemon producing such fields. With modern electrical lands buried underground, Magnemite attack on power plants have increased. To prevent power outages, these power plants deliberately send out signals Magnemite can stand to ward them off. To ward off the Magnemites or the power outages. I'm assuming to ward off the Magnemite. Magnemite... Oh wow, this is the first time that it has the evolutions right here. I don't think they have this. It evolves in Magneton into Magnezone. It doesn't tell me how they evolve right up here, so I'm assuming farther down. There's only... In the major appearances, it doesn't have... Wow. I think the... They don't have the major appearances from Generation 1, from the first season. That is very messed up that they don't count as a major, because Clement's Magnemite in Clement Got a Secret, it stays at Lumio's gym. Ren owns a Magnemite named... Oh, the guy from Cerise Laboratory. That guy. Wow. Oh wait, they have the other, but they should have had... They should have had the one that showed up first. Magnemite debuted in Sparks Fly for Magnemite. Ash and his friends were at Gringy City. While the power went out, they were looking around the cause of the power outage. Magnemite showed up, attacked Ash Pikachu, who had a cold. When a group of Grimer and its Muck's leader were chasing Ash, a group of Magnemite, along with Magneton, helped fight them off. That's when Ash caught Muck, by the way. And Muck just loved him ever Wow. Another one. Another one. Ugh. Man, can't people just send them off without the name of the website? Hold on. I wanna... Once we get back into it, hold on. You know, I know these are websites. I've never actually went and saw one of these websites. Let's see what they are all about. You know, I'm just gonna read Get Along, a Little Pokemon, another Magnemite, Poke Spokesman, in current events there was one, Jasmine's Magnemite debuted in Fight for Light, Steelix exclamation point. Oh, there's another one, Watts with Watson, All Torkoal No Play, Garatina the Sky Warrior, Camping Up, Expedition Onyx Island, Meowth's and Chorus and Team Rivalry. And it's all in the name. There's another one. Alright, I'm not gonna read all this. This is a lot of reading. Jeez. Alright. Give me... What is it? Give me the name of it. I'm gonna type it out. Pokey Revenge. Oh, it's a Discord thing. So it's not an actual website. It's a Discord. Alright. I'm sorry. I had to... my curiosity was getting... Alright. And it was episode 30. Ash's Pokedex. Magnemite, a magnet Pokemon. Its means of floating through the air is not understood. This is very mysterious mysterious Pokemon of electric type. In episode 101, Ash's Pokedex said the same exact thing, but it said Magnemite, the magnet Pokemon, is able to float through air and emits thunder waves through its magnet-shaped units located on its sides. So Thunder Wave is the way, I believe, what keeps it up, or Magnet Rise, in the game sense. In the new series, not the new series now, but with Ash and Gone, Gone's Rotom phone said Magnemite, the magnet Pokemon, an electric steel type. Magnemite eats electricity as they fly and they emit electronic waves from the 2 units on the side. Alright. Moving on down, we have the Pokedex entries. Jeez. They've been in a ton of games. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through. Red and blue, it says use anti-gravity to stay suspended in air without warning. It uses thunder waves as similar moves. And yellow, it is born with the ability to defy gravity. It floats in air with powerful electromagnetic waves. In Stadium, it appears out of nowhere. It floats using anti-gravity and discharge electricity in 2 sides of the magnets on the sides. In Gold, it is attracted to electromagnetic waves. It may approach trainers if they're using Pokegear. In Silver, units on the side of its body generate anti-gravity energy to keep it afloat in the air. Crystal, electricity emitted from units on the side of its body become a strong magnet. Man, they definitely try to make them all different. Not a single one is almost the same. It attracted to electromagnetic waves, may approach trainers using Pokegear in Pokemon Stadium 2, so it's the same exact thing as Gold. Ruby, Magnemite attaches itself to power lines and feeds on electricity. If your house is powered out, has a power outage, check your circuit breakers. You may find a large number of this Pokemon clinging to the breaker box. In Pokemon Sapphire, Magnemite floats in the air emitted by electromagnetic waves on the units inside of its head. These waves block gravity, and this Pokemon becomes incapable of flight if its internal electricity supply is depleted. In Emerald, the units on the side of its on the sides are extremely powerful magnets. It generates enough magnetism to draw in iron objects over 350 feet away. Man, this Pokemon's dangerous. Imagine being able to draw like a steel beam out of a building. Man. In Pokemon Fire Red, it moves using constantly hovering and discharge thunder waves on the inside. Leaf Green, anti-gravity, to stay suspended, appears without warning trainers with thunder waves as special moves. Man, this Pokemon has been in every single generation. Actually, some of these do actually say the same exact thing. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, they kind of try and... Oh, wait. Pokemon Sun They gather in places where electricity is available. They can be found clinging to steel towers used to support power lines. So there we go, steel right there. In Moon, it sends electromagnetic. Oh, there it says the same exact thing, just different wording. Let's go. Pikachu and Eevee say it's hatched with the ability to defy gravity, so it can. It still comes in. Well, I mean, it does come in eggs because we hatch them from eggs. But how do they naturally? Because the only way you can get it is with a Ditto, though, right? Unless we have further down how you can breed with them, which I don't think so. I think Ditto's probably the only way to get them. Okay, let's see. Same exact thing. Here, we'll go to Legends Arceus because a bizarre Pokemon with a single eye embedded on an iron sphere. It is suspected the creature levitates due to a magnetism that emits from its arms, which resemble horseshoe-shaped magnets. Okay, they did say something different. Alright, we have the places where we can get them in red, blue, and in blue in Japan. It was in the power plant. However, in yellow, in Route 10, you were able to get it outside of the power plant. Gold and silver, you got routes 6, 11, 38, and 39, and crystal. The same exact routes. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. They're in New Malville City. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, Power Plant. In Coliseum and XD, you have to trade for them. In Diamond and Pearl, they're in Fuego Ironworks as Swarm? What does that mean? Did they have mass... They didn't have mass outbreaks in Platinum, did they? Many Pokemon obtained mass outbreaks. Were they in Diamond and Pearl? I don't know. I never actually hunted Pokemon like that, and I didn't know there was mass outbreaks. But if there is, there is. In Platinum, there are around 222. Pardon me. And Fuego Ironworks as well. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You have routes 6, 11, 38, and 39. Also in the Safari Zone as well. Peak, Default, Wasteland, Default? I don't know what those mean. Pow Park, Mountain, Pokewalker, Suburban Area. Black, they didn't have it in Black, so you had to trade from White. And in White, it was in the White Forest. In Black 2, White 2, it was in Verbank Complex. Dream World is the Rugged Mountain. In X and Y, I'm assuming that you could catch a Magneton and Magazone, you had to breed it that way. In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it was in Route 110 in a hoarding counter or in New Malville City. Sun and Moon Trainer School, Hioi Silly Melee City in Pokepelago. Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Trainer School, I can't even pronounce them right. In Mali City. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which is the power plant. Sword and Shield, you had to trade them over. They were in the expansion pack in Challenge Beach, Fields of Honor, Forest Focus, Challenge Beach, Brawler's Cave, Courageous Cavern, Stepping Stone Sea, and Max Raid Battles. And Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Fuego Ironworks. We also have Grand Underground, Suspicious Cave, Whiteout Cave, Icy Cave, and Glacial Cavern. Okay, and we also have, it was in the Space Distortions in Calbet Coastlands. In Scarlet and Violet, it is in the East Providence Area 2, 3, and Terra Raid Battles at Star number 2. Alright, we are trying to move along because we're almost at the bottom here. Its base stats are HP of 25, attack stat of 35, defense of 70, special attack of 95, special defense of 55, and speeds of 45. So, its two really good stats are special attack and defense. So it's either you do one or the other to benefit from. Alright, we're down to here. Oh, it is. There was another weakness that I forgot for steel types. It is fighting. Okay, it's normally damaged by ghost, water, and dark. It's weak to fighting, ground, and fire. It's immune to poison. It's resistant to normal. Flying, rock, bug, steel, grass, electric, psychic, ice, dragon, and fairy. Oh! I'm going into my other box to stop. Alright. Level up. By level 1, it gets Thundershock Tackle at level 1. At level 4, it gets Supersonic. It gets Thunder Wave, Electro Ball. Actually, level 8, Thunder Wave. Level 12, Electro Ball. Gyro Ball at 16. Spark at 20. Screech at 24. Magnetize at 28. 32, it gets Flash Cannon. Discharge at 36. Metal Sound at 40. Light Screen at 44. 48 Lock On, and Zap Cannon at level 52. So what I see, what movesets you can get, you really probably do want to wait to 52 if you want to get Zap Cannon early. But the best thing you do is get Lock On at 48 and wait to 52, because Lock On will make, I think, Zap Cannon like 100%. And so if you have a defensive Magnemite, you can be able to take hits. Because like I said, special attack and special defense, not special defense, regular defense is really good on this Pokemon. So having a good boosting special attack nature, or a good defense nature is good for this Pokemon. We also get, by TM, we get Takedown, Protect, Confuse Ray, Charge Beam, Facade. We also get Swift, Endure, Volt Switch, Sunny Day, Rain Dance, Sandstorm, Sleep Talk, Electro Ball. We also get Reflect, Light Screen, Thunder Wave, Rest, Flash Cannon, Eerie Pulse, Iron Head, Substitute, Iron Defense, Heavy Slam, Thunderbolt. We also get Helping Hand, Electric Terrain, Wild Charge, Thunder, Steel Beam, and Terra Blast. Let's see. Okay, so by breeding, you can apparently breed Magnemite? I guess because you can get Electro Web by it? But it didn't have Electro Web by level up. I don't get that then. No. Sorry, I'm using one hand with my thing. Yeah, it doesn't get Electro Web by that. So I don't get it. It says it can get Electro Web by Magnemite, and I don't get that. It can get Explosion by Mirror Herb though. So there is that. And you see the level up thing, and it says areas with strong magnetic fields there, but it's Thunderstones of what generation is this? In Sword and Shield is when it started with the Thunderstones. Which makes sense because I don't think there was any electronic fields over there. Man, I don't see why people trade off such great Pokemon. Well, I mean, man, that deters the point of not trading trash. But, like, Unless they're actually no, you can't unless you're catching those in Actually, yeah, they're probably catching them in raids. I would say I don't think you're evolving it on your own and then trading away. That seems it was already tedious to do something like that for Bisharp. All right, we're down. Man, I say when they had the of course the game was limited back then, but the movement from Crystal, it just moves the magnets and the screws, and the eye just spins around. But then once we get to Emerald, it's like boom, 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 just moving all over the place. And then in the other games, it's just moving a little bit. And then in Black and White, Black 2, White 2, it's just moving up, down, up, down. The magnets are moving around. Yeah, and like I say, when I was looking up last week on the magnets, it's like they have the blue and red all the way down into our new games, but the magnets changed in like other generations. Okay, we have. I don't know I didn't see which row we were on. If we're on the final row, I'll just read all the trivia and then trade off the rest. Actually, I also want to see how much time did we spend on this. Only like 30-something minutes on this? Jeez. It just seems like it was longer than that. Okay, what row are we on? Okay, we're on the final row. So I'll get through most of the trivia here. In Pokemon Red and Blue Beta, Magnemite was originally known as Coil, which derived from the Japanese name. So even in the English name, it was called Coil? That's what you're telling me? Magnemite is evolved, were first Pokemon ever to change typing in progression of generations. Oh yeah, that's right. Not a lot of Pokemon gained like a secondary typing. I think also with the introduction of Steel, there was only a few Pokemon in the Generation 2 that gained Steel typing. Let's see. Generation 2. Let's see my knowledge. Magnetite Magneton gained it. We had the evolution of Steelix. I don't know. Was Skarmory in Generation 2? If so, there's him. Fortress. Fortress was another one that got the Steel typing. Well, Fortress was introduced in that generation, but it was another Pokemon that got Steel. Here, while we do this, we'll learn about this. Gen 2 Steel-type Pokemon. Let's see. This one isn't gonna give me. Oh, Charmander. That one ain't gonna give me. Okay, gold and silver. I'll do it like that. No, this one didn't give me... that either. Sorry. Let's get another trade. No, not all boxes. Here, I'll scroll through the Pokedex I guess from that generation. Alright, where's the first Steel type? Steelix was the first one on the list. Actually, is that true? Is that 100% true? Because I'm scrolling pretty fast. There we go. Go back up. Alright, that... Yeah, Fortress. So, Steelix, Fortress. Scizor! How can I forget Scizor? Magnemite, Magneton. Oh yeah, Skarmory is there. Surprising that's not a lot of Pokemon. I think that's not a lot of Pokemon. Alright. Despite most of Magnemite's Pokedex entries saying they are able to float through air by employing powerful electromagnetic waves or even anti-gravity, Magnemite does not have the ability to levitate, so still affected by ground-type moves. However, starting in Generation 1V, Magnemite can learn Magnetize, which simulates levitate for 5 turns. Magnemite and Magneton are two of the fewer Pokemon that had their cry changed slightly in Generation 3. This was due to Generation 3 utilizing a better sound effects in-game engine and the newer game system. Pokemon Snap, this Pokemon is only form of Pokemon canon that has shown two Magnemites bonding together similar to Magneton. However, the picture is taken, they are still called Magnemite. Well, yeah, because two of them isn't Magneton, which really they should have actually would have been awesome. Would have been awesome of Game Freak to have Magnemite. You had Magna something for two Magnemites together. And then you have Magneton for the third evolution there, the next stage. And then once we got to, because we would have thought, wow, three different stages, from basic to second to third. And then once we had Magnezone, it would have blown our mind a four evolution there. That would have been so cool. But Game Freak didn't think like that. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Would have been nice, and it would have fit. It would have fit with all these three staged Pokemon. Like most of them. All right, where are we? In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue and Blue Rescue, it is shown this, but stated to be a failed evolution due to its lack of a third Magnemite. Oh, with it two Magnemites. In 2008, Japanese internet users spammed votes for Magnemite on Yahoo. Kids polled featuring 9 Pokemon who appeared in the Giratina of the Sky Warrior. Since then, several Japanese Pokemon polls have received unusual amounts of votes for Magnemite, including in 2001 Pokemon of the Year poll, when it came in first place for Kanto Pokemon. Nice. Where are we? I looked away for a moment. In Generation V, Magnemite is the most traded Pokemon on GTS. This is probably due to what is known as Magnemite Chain Coil, a scheme by which players could increase the number of visitors to join Avenue and Black 2, White 2. By trading Magnemite on GTS, the scheme originated with Japanese player and became popular worldwide. Magnemite was designed by Ken Sugimori, based on the idea of Satoshi Tajiri. On May... Yes, let's trade the next one. I'm sorry. On May 31st, 2017, the Pokemon Company posted Magnemite-themed music into their YouTube channel titled, Where's a Coil? Here's a Coil. We also have the origin. A Magnemite is based off of magnets and screws. With broader terms, is possibly objectified to magnetism. Jeez. One of the four fundamental interactions of nature. Magnemite's mysterious mechanical nature, the ability to levitate appearance in Johto and Route 39, where the Moo Farm is located, suggests the inspiration of UFOs and wow, UFOs kidnapping the if you played through Gold and Silver, you know there's the Moo Farm, to where there's a problem there and whatnot. Maybe Game Freak had the idea for Magnezone in this game, because Magnezone is very UFO shaped. So maybe they already had plans. They were like planting the seeds for Magnezone. Its name, which is derived from magnetite, which is a mineral of magnet properties on the combination of magnet and mite, minute object. A coil may refer to electromagnetic coil. Alright, that is it for the reading. We have the last two. We have a decent amount of Pokemon we have to trade away. I have to take off the items off these shiny Pokemon that I will be trading away, which some lucky person who is willing to keep them and not play online, because that's the problem. Is hacked Pokemon may get you in trouble. I wish Game Freak didn't I wish they didn't push so hard on that to where you can get your thing completely bricked on something like that. Oh, is that a shiny one? I couldn't really tell. I think it is a shiny one. I think it is a shiny one. I think that's shiny. It's shiny, and I don't think it is not. It is not one that comes from. It doesn't come from a website because they didn't nickname it. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that. I have one, but I'll keep it. Because I like I've said in the past about the shiny ones, I have all the ones from the actual, newer Pokemon. I have all of them. I got literally all of them. Alright, the last person getting our Magnemite is Cindy. Cindy is going to be getting our Magnemite. What are we getting? Ooh, a nice Colossal. Is it Colossal? Oh no, Sir Titan. It's the Colossal Pokemon. That's right. Okay, that is all the Pokemon. I'm going to put away the held item on you. I'm very disappointed in you guys. Okay, we're gonna move you up here because you guys will be the first two I will be trading away after I am done talking. I will be trading away these guys, which is literally one whole row. Actually, no, more than one whole row. I forgot this Pokemon as well. I'm not gonna do second stages anymore. I'm only gonna go for final stage or... Actually, let's see if this one's worth trading back away. It's timid. So it's very speed. You know, well, I'll trade it away. Actually, let's see about you. You have a quick... You know, I'm taking the quick law. Actually, do any of these other Pokemon have one? Why would you need a quick claw on such a fast Pokemon? Okay, let us look. Alright, so what we got today, we got the Shiny Moltres in the Shiny Clavor. We also have a Dunsparce. We also have a Hatterena. King Gambit. King Gambit. We also have Stonjourner. We have Clawful. Sir Titan. Clawcher. We also have a Routes, a Feroki, a Floette, a Dratini, a Chidette, an Igglybuff, a Deerling. We also have a Draclope, a Roly-Poly, a Houndour, a Wooper. We also have a Lechonk, a Wattle. We have a Rockruff, Bonsly, a Scoobet. We have an Iron Jugulis, which I will be keeping. Actually, let's put you here because... Actually, let's trade you away. I think I got that one a while back. And this, I don't need him anymore. Also, we'll release this one now. But I will be giving away the Magnezone that I used to breed. We also have a Makuhita, a Charmander. We also have Yungoos, Tarantula. We also well, I think I said Schoolbit. Alright, so here will be the end. Next week we'll be doing Grookey, like I said. Because since the thing was already... The raids are already going. I will be trading away those next week. Just because it seems fitting to do that. Let us see. I think that is everything I wanted to say. Alright, so you'll be able to see what I get for these Pokemon. But I will be ending my talking here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.